Hello, today we'll be talking about Benjamin Franklin, creator of the lightning rod and probably one of the most famous founding fathers. He did many great things in his lifetime, and most people only know about what he did later in his life. But how did he get there? Well, it all started in Boston on January 17, 1706. He was the 15th out of 17 children. His father was a poor soap and candle maker. Ben started helping his father at the age of 10. He was interested in reading and swimming at an early age. When he was 12, he became an apprentice writer in a print shop with his brother. The print shop became hostile, so he went to New York. When he was 17, he was hungry and poor. When he was 22, he started up a print shop. He created a newspaper called the Pennsylvania Gazette. He married Deborah Reed when he was 24. They had 3 children, Francis, who died in childhood of smallpox, Sarah, and William, who later became the governor of New Jersey. By 1734, he was a public printer for New Jersey and Delaware as well. Later, he became Maryland's official printer. Now he was learning and doing a lot more. He learned multiple languages, he created a debate group, which later became a philosophical society, he helped create the first hospital in America, and he helped create a new school system. At this point, he was making enough money from his printing shop to the point where he could retire. So he did!
Now let me be clear.
He then became postmaster, where he kept track of mail throughout the colonies. He developed simple ways of keeping track of mail and traveled throughout the colonies to put those systems into place. Ben started creating more inventions. One of his first famous inventions was the Franklin stove, a more efficient way of heating homes. He never patented any of his inventions, meaning he did not own the rights to his inventions. Anyone could use them. He took an interest in electricity. He experimented with electricity, and he wrote books about electricity. He conducted experiments with the lightning rod and realized that lightning was electricity. A war between the colonists and the Indians broke out. I will call them Native Americans, but in this time period they were called Indians. Obviously, this caused some damage, so Franklin was sent to London to convince them to help pay for the damages. Right when he got back, Parliament created the Stamp Act, a tax that was put onto the colonists without them having any vote or representation. Ben presented his reasoning for why the Stamp Act should be removed so clearly that they repealed the Stamp Act. Not too long after that, the colonists still kept getting angry at the British, so Franklin assisted them in gaining independence. Franklin helped draft the Declaration of Independence, and he was sent to France to ask them for help. At this time, Franklin was getting rather old. 5 years later after his return to the colonies, he died at the age of 84 on April 17, 1790. That is all for the story of Benjamin Franklin, and I hope you now understand more of his life and how important he was to the colonies gaining independence.